Hello friends, welcome back to my channel. So friends, in this video we are going to do the question answers of the chapter 16 of science, which is stars and the solar system. So friends, our first question is define the solar system. What is solar system with its components? So in the first question we had to tell about the solar system and its components, means what does it consist of. So the definition of the solar system will be that solar system means the system of the sun and its components. Now the components of the solar system are the planets, their moons, thousands of asteroids, meteorites, thousands of comets and particles of dust and gas. So these are the components of the solar system, means what the solar system consists of. So these are the things that the solar system is consist of. Okay friends, so friends, I hope it is clear. Now friends, our second question is how does earth provides ideal conditions for all forms of life including human beings. So in this question we are given that the earth is providing everything to the living beings including the human beings. So how it is so, how the earth is providing this much to us. So our answer will be that because the earth provides ideal conditions for all forms of life due to the presence of air, oxygen, water and atmosphere, which are very essential for life. So these are the three things that the earth have, and due to what we are living on the earth. So these three things are oxygen, water and atmosphere. Okay friends, so this was the answer of question number 2. Now friends, let's move towards our question number 3, which is draw a neat and label diagram of solar system. So in this question we have to make the diagram of the solar system, which includes the 8 planets, which are Mercury, Venus, then Earth, Mars, then Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus and Neptune, and including the sun. So this is our solar system, which consists of the sun and its components, and in the components the moons, asteroids, meteoroids all comes under the components of the solar system. Okay friends, so in this way we have to make the diagram of the solar system, and we have to also label the diagram. Label the diagram means we have to tell about the planets, that what planet is this and this. Okay friends, so this is how we have to do this question. Now friends, let's move towards our question number 4. Write the characteristics of Mars. So we have to tell about the characteristics of Mars. What are the things that include this Mars? So friends, our first point will be that Mars is the fourth planet from the sun at a distance of 141.6 million kilometer. And the second point, that it is the closest planet from Earth, and it has water frozen in ice caps around its north and south pole. And the third point we can write is it is also called the red planet because its surface is covered with rocks that contain a lot of iron rich soil. Friends, now friends, fourth point we can write is it has two natural satellites, that is Deimos and Phobos. Fifth is this planet has 95% of carbon dioxide and some traces of oxygen. And the last point that we can write is that this planet can be seen with naked eyes. So, okay friends, so these 6 points we have to write in the fourth question, which is the characteristics of Mars. Now friends, our fifth question is differentiate between stars and planets. So we have to tell about the difference between the stars and planets. So we have to make a table, and in that we have to differentiate the stars and the planets. So first point, in the stars portion we can write that stars are made up of high compressed gases like hydrogen and helium, and the planets are made up of solid rocks, liquid and gases. Second point, that is they have their own heat and light, but the planets do not have their own heat and light. Third, the stars twinkle but planets do not twinkle, and stars are fixed and they do not move, but planets move on their fixed orbit. So these are the 4 differences that we can write between the stars and the planets. Okay friends, now friends, our sixth question is write the applications of the artificial satellites. So we have to tell about the applications of the artificial satellites. So the applications are, in the answer first point will be, they help in the communication, internet, television, etc. Second point we can write is that they are used for research, defense and remote sensing. Third we can write is that they are used to predict weather. Fourth, they also help in the study of universe. And fifth, they help in monitoring crops and other reasons. So these were the applications of the artificial satellites. Now friends, our eighth question is, why there is no life on moon? Why there is no life on the moon? Why we cannot live on the moon? So we have to give the reason. So our answer will be that there is no oxygen present on the moon, which are very essential for life. Secondly, the temperature on moon is very harsh, that is during the daytime the temperature is 100 degrees Celsius, where during the night the temperature goes as low as the 150 degrees Celsius. So that's why there is no life on moon. So we cannot live on the moon because the oxygen is not present, which is very essential, and without oxygen we cannot live. And second thing is that temperature on the moon is very harsh, very difficult climate is there, because in the daytime the temperature is at the boiling temperature, which is 100 degrees Celsius, and at night the temperature becomes as low as 150 degrees Celsius. So we cannot live on moon. Okay friends, now friends, next is our seventh question, in which we have to tell about the moon and we have to also make the diagram. So the answer will be that the revolution of the moon around the earth makes the moon appear as if it is changing the shape in the sky, and the moon is exactly between the sun and the earth. So we are not able to see the moon completely, as no sunlight falls on the side facing us, and this phase of moon is known as the new moon phase. So at the position 1 it is the new moon, and the half is visible at the positions 3 and 7, and at positions 4 and 6 we see the 3/4 moon. Okay, next we can write is lit up the sunlight and we witness gibbous moon. So second moon we can say is gibbous moon, and at position 5 we see the full disk lit up, it is the full moon at the position 2 and 8, and we see a thin part of the moon called crescent moon, and these different shapes of visible bright part of the moon during the month are known as the phase of moon. So, and the phases occur because the sun lights up the different portions of the moon as it revolves around the sun. Okay friends, so these are the different phases of the moon. There are 8 different phases of the moon, and in the different phase we see the different moon. Then friends, we have to make the diagram of the phases of the moon, in which there are 8 moons, means we are seeing the 8 type of moon, in which first is the new moon, second and 8th are the crescent moon, and third and 7th are the first quarter and last quarter, 6th and 4th are the waxing gibbous, and 5th is the full moon, and 1 is the new moon. Okay friends, so this is the diagram for the phases of the moon, in which they have 8 phases and they have different name for the different phases. Okay friends, so I hope this question is very clear to you, the phases of the moon and its diagram. Now friends, let's move towards our next question, which is, do all the stars in the sky move, and explain. So in this question we have to tell that all the stars does move in the sky, and if no or yes, we have to explain our answer, give reason for the answer. So our answer will be that no, the earth rotates from west to east on its axis, so all the stars in the sky except the pole star appear to move from east to west, and with reference to the earth, the pole does not appear to move in the sky because it is located above the axis of the rotation of the earth in the north direction, and it appears to remain stationary at a point in the sky. Friends, in this video we did all the questions of the chapter number 16, the stars and the solar system, and if you understand all the questions clearly, so please like, share and subscribe to my channel.